Aloha and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about Grandpa Dave about Intel. All right, Grandpa, do you know that you're one of the oldest people to hold Intel shares on the planet?
Do I want to be the
No,
oldest?
you are one of the oldest.
Oh, yeah, I figure.
I haven't found anybody else other than a Rockefeller that's held it as long as you have.
Yeah.
I also recently found out that the co-founder of Intel was living up here recently.
Is that right?
Yeah, he passed away in March of 2023 when you moved here,
Oh, I
about the
see.
same time.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, I lived a long life to uh, lived to some incredible date. Uh, Even 100 years. I don't really care I don't have a goal like that.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm here for, at this point in life, I'm here for just one good reason. God sent me here without asking. Without asking, He just sent me here, and I assume after almost 100 years of cogitation, that I'm here to do good work for God. And so I can, after my wife passed last year, uh, she and I were together for actually including our courting, uh, 80 years, maybe. So my whole life was bound up with that.
Yeah.
Uh, so last year, I don't. Do you want to hear this stuff?
Uh, sure.
Okay. Uh, my wife left last October, and I think all people my age have to then reevaluate the future. And there are many things you can do. I could sit here and just by not eating, I could kill myself, or I could shoot myself, or I could do a lot of different things. I decided, based on my prior experiences, God put me here, God will take me away, and it will be uh, His call, totally. And I am here. He put me here to do good work. I'm still doing small amounts of good work. It's amazing they uh, uh, come to me without asking, and I have little jobs to do uh, along the way, and that's where I am right now. And I you might ask me, am I happy? Happiness is not part of the equation.
Hmm.
Am I content? I'm very content.
Yeah. I
So
can see
over to
that.
you.
Yeah. So you've worked with computers a long time. You've
What?
worked with computers a long time.
I did.
Yeah.
I installed the first computer in Hawaii.
Yeah. So, what are some other things that were around during the first time you played with a computer? Like, what was computers like when you started?
Well, of course, I came to Hawaii working for IBM, and I had some customers. I had a whole bunch of customers in those days that you wouldn't believe that I could cover them all. So one of them was Libby McNeil and Libby. They're not here anymore, but they used to have a cannery
Mm.
on the waterfront in Honolulu,
Oh.
and their office was there at that thing.
Hmm.
The equipment was run by a fellow named Ike Shawn. Ike had a checkered future. He, I had left IBM at some point a few years, and he went and he became the first computer guy for Bank of Hawaii. Bank of Hawaii, I think it was, either the other one. And Ike was a difficult man to work with. And anyway, he was there for a while, and I was off by then. Had a different. I was working for the Navy. Ike left Bank of Hawaii and went into the real estate business. Had the sale for a big condominium. It's still there, kind of circular, on this side of the Yalawai Canal. I can't remember its name, but it was huge, and no doubt there was a lot of Korean money behind that. And so, is that? Am I allowed to say that?
You're allowed to say whatever you want.
Well, I definitely Korean money. So Ike did that for a while, and then one morning they found his Cadillac out in Hawaii with the engine running, and Ike was in the ditch.
Oh my God!
They had shot him dead.
That took a turn. Oh my goodness!
So,
this is great. Yeah.
You know, I just wrote to my great grandson and I said, "You can't live my long, adventurous life."
Yeah.
I said.
Yeah.
And I can't, and I don't want you to live mine because it was pretty difficult. So
I can see
anyway,
that. I can see that. Yeah.
When I first worked for Ike Shawn, I was the IBM rep, and he had installed an IBM 650. It was a big machine, about the size of two refrigerators, all vacuum tube. Machine.
Okay.
Was a vacuum tube machine.
Was that new?
Huh?
Was that new at the time?
Was
that new? Was that new technology?
I'll tell you how new it was.
Yeah.
When they assigned me to my IBM boss, Whitey Oberg, assigned me, and he says, "We're going to send you to San Francisco to 650 school. You're going to go to 340 Market Street, and you're going to learn how the 650 is used." And so that's what I did. I stayed at there's a huge old hotel on Lower Market Street, beautiful hotel. I stayed there for about a month or so, a little less than a month, and I learned about the 650. It had no tape machines. It had no input-output, except that you could hook a IBM card reader to it to provide your programs and all the data. So there I was. I was learning about the 650, and somewhere along in that little session, I had to write a program. I had to write a program and put it in the 650 and run it. Where did I run it? This is answering your question. There was only one 650 in the whole West Coast.
Wow.
At 340 Market Street. It ran 24 hours a day. When you got ready to go on the machine, they allocated you a certain amount of time. My time was in the middle of the not middle of the night. It was 10:30 at night or something like that.
Yeah.
So I have this little deck of cards that I personally punched. That's my program.
Yeah.
It's out of this thing, and I put it in the 650, and I started it up. Never done that before. Never touched a 650 till that session. And it went, and pretty soon a bunch of cards punched out.
Wow.
It was a perfect result.
Huh.
I had done the exercise perfectly.
Wow.
It was a big mistake for me because I thought, this is easy. You know,
Yeah. You got lucky the
after
first time.
40 years,
Yeah.
I learned that nothing is easy. It was really a difficult time.
Okay.
You would look at that now. I have a computer right behind you over there that is much more powerful than an IBM 650 back.
Oh, your laptop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
laptop.
yeah.
Yeah.
Your cell phone might be too.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, a cell phone doesn't have the input output, but that thing is a descendant
Yeah.
from an IBM 650.
Sure.
And
We're looking at a Lenovo
so I
laptop.
went back to Honolulu and went, by the way, at that time, I got these old stories. I was due to go back to Hawaii on Pan American Airway.
Okay.
And that was one of the last great airlines. It's nothing like the cattle cars you have to get in nowadays.
Yeah.
When I traveled to San Francisco and back, I traveled first class on a revised. There were some bombers they used in the Second World War, Boeing bombers, and they had a big Bombay. They called them Bombays, and it would open up and drop bombs out.
Sure.
Well, Boeing took that kind of plane and adapted it. They sealed up the Bombay and they opened it all, and they put a buffet down there. You had a buffet. See,
There was a buffet in the middle of the airplane?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
No, not in the middle, towards the front.
Well,
And
it's a buffet
you go
in an airplane.
down some stairs from the main
Yeah.
level and eat dinner.
You got some John over there cutting your meat too?
No.
Oh, okay,
But
okay,
they
okay.
had somebody there. I can't remember exactly.
sure.
It was a beautiful buffet they had. And
We don't have that anymore.
it was 13 hours from Honolulu to San Francisco.
Sure.
And
Whoa. That's a long flight.
that's a long flight,
That's a
13
long
hours.
flight.
It was about 11 hours.
That's a trivial difference.
Yeah, it was. And so
That's
you
half a day
do
on an
that.
airplane.
And then when you're finished eating,
Yeah.
some steward would come and say, "Mr. Plimer, your bunk is ready. Would you like to go lie down?"
Sure.
And I said yes. And I would go upstairs, and I had this
Oh, man.
my own bunk, and we went the rest of the way. They used to say, "Go halfway with PAA." Now,
Okay.
Pan American went all the way, but they
Okay.
said go. Why did they say that? Well, there was one of these planes was labeled the Romance of the Skies.
Oh.
Okay. The Romance of the Skies. I was scheduled to be on that plane to go home before they told me, "No, you're going to stay in San Francisco, 650 school."
Yeah.
Romance of the Sky never made it to Honolulu. Crashed in the middle of the ocean.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's what.
man.
These are the kinds of things that happen.
I don't know if it's worth the buffet.
No, and often.
Yeah.
And I liked it. The only
Sure.
plane I really loved flying on.
I mean, you have a bunk bed and a buffet. I mean,
bunk-
what more could you ask for a 12-hour flight?
But what they had in those days, they had a ship halfway.
Oh.
Go halfway?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay. So they would take off from Honolulu
Uh-huh.
and head for the ship out there.
Okay.
And it was there in case you had to ditch.
What? So there was just a contingency boat waiting for
really.
you.
And
Oh, man.
that happened more than once.
Oh my gosh.
There was a different plane that got to the ship,
Yeah.
and the ships sailed in a circle
Okay.
and made a flat, and that plane dropped, and I think it was a different make of aircraft.
Yeah.
It landed safely on the water, and they recovered everybody. But anyway, that's how it used to work.
That is just blowing my mind right now.
Man, a number of times I would be in my bed, and somebody tapped me on the shoulder, "Mr. Plimer, we are turning around. We're going back."
Oh.
We didn't always see these old planes. They were not jet engines, and
Oh yeah.
they
wow.
if they started to fail, the minute that one of the engines failed, I think that was a 4-engine plane.
Okay.
They would turn around and go back if they didn't make it to the turnaround point where the ship was.
Okay.
If they're a little bit past the ship, they go on. But that's how it worked.
Wow. So
You
you'd have to travel for IBM then a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I did. I traveled for the Navy even more.
Okay. Okay.
My life was a life of difficult travel. They were always stressful. This is not the kind of travel that you have. When I finally retired in 1990, from that point to the point where Gene contracted dementia, we traveled all the time for fun. I had millions of miles. I gave you some miles,
Yes.
didn't I?
Yeah.
I think I did.
When we came to visit you in
I
Wyoming.
gave Don and Nani and Moella not miles. I gave other people miles.
Yeah.
I couldn't use them all.
No.
And
I understand.
that was fine because Gene and I used those miles also for 30 years of wonderful travel of the West of the United States. I have friends all over the United States of America.
Yeah.
Talked to one the other day, Ken Olmsted in Klamath Falls.
Yeah.
And Ken is a remarkable person. He buys. He's a.
He's like an automotive broker.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You help.
Yeah.
You
He
help
has a
me
very
with this a
unique-
little
he
bit.
has a very unique
That's
job.
good. That's what he's
Yeah.
not a salesman
Yeah,
precisely.
exactly.
He goes for $5 million.
Sure.
Puts it in his pocket.
Yeah.
And last week he was in Scottsdale, Arizona. Last 2. I think he's still there right this minute.
Okay.
And he goes and buys wholesale automobiles for dealers.
Okay.
Anyway, the one thing if we never do this again, it's so easy for a person to say, "Oh, an IBM 650 that only had 16,000 positions of main memory. You can't do anything with that." Well, I'm here to tell you, you can. And what we did back then was different than what they do now.
Sure.
Not counting AI,
Not
which is
counting AI, yeah.
a different thing. But what we did back then is my first big sale of transistorized computer. That's the first computer in Honolulu, an IBM 1401 with 2 tape drives. And I sold that to the shipyard in Hawaii, in Honolulu, and we replaced a lot of punched card equipment with that. I had about 12 analysts and programmers working for me at that time. They had never seen a computer. Not seen a computer, and yet they're trying to install one to do the entire work for the U.S. Naval Shipyard in Honolulu. Harry Yokoyama died young, unfortunately, had a attack.
Rest in peace.
Was my head of programming, a genius guy. Wrote his own tape drive headers to keep track of the tapes that we put on and off this computer.
Sure.
Harry wrote the headers. We didn't have an operating system. There was no such thing. See,
Wow.
so we wrote. I can't remember the name of what we called it, but it was something short of being a compiler.
Okay.
We didn't have a compiler.
I
When
don't know
we
what
put
that
that in, no compiler, much less AI.
Yeah.
You know, and Harry was a genius. He wrote all our necessary things that took the place of a compiler. We invented it.
Yeah.
Well, as we went. I don't say we. Harry did. Yeah.
Shout out to
Harry
Harry.
was really good. Agnes Lee, my head of programming. Do you have time for one more story?
Yeah. I've got a few more questions too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We put in the computer. We got it going. We were changing tapes, learning as we go. Me, I never saw a computer, particularly a transistorized computer like this.
Yeah.
But I was in charge, and I was a tough, mean boss.
How old were you?
Got out of the Navy, late 20s,
Wow. Young.
late 20s, early 30s. Hired by
Somewhere about
Admiral
my age.
Holsworth, who thought I was better than I thought of myself was. And so I reported directly to the Admiral, started the first data processing office in the whole of state. I'm not saying this to laud my talents. Man, I was stressed all the time trying to figure out what to do next.
Talented people are always stressed out.
I'll tell you. I'm going to not tell you about Agnes Lee. I'll tell you some other time.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you about when we converted the shop stores application for the shipyard. Shop stores is all their parts and stuff, big inventories of things to fix ships. It was called shop stores.
Oh.
And so it was all on punch cards. Trays of punch cards. So we had to get them ready to go be translated to tape, to magnetic tape. And we were sorting them. They used the thing called a sorter. Those you actually physically sort the cards into a certain sequence.
Wow.
So thousands of them.
Sure.
Thousands. In trays.
Yeah. Actual files.
Actual files. Each
Wow.
one is a shop store and so on. And so Eddie Lorenzo and somebody else. Eddie Lorenzo worked for me. We were falling behind, and we said we gotta get access to a sorter, so to more sorters. So it turned out that the supply center across the bay had some sorters, and they said you can come over here and use our machinery. So Eddie puts a roll-around tray with a lot of cards in levels. He puts it in his car, and they drive over to the supply center. It wasn't a half hour later till Eddie calls me. Mr. Plimer, he said, the door fell open and the cards are blowing all over the places. There's a trade wind blowing. Some of them are in the bay.
Oh no.
I went over there and parked my car, got out, and I looked down between the supply center and the building next. The cards were blowing in the wind like this. I couldn't believe it.
Oh man.
I thought we were done for.
Yeah.
And so
That's like throwing your laptop in the water, basically, now.
the way we recovered from that, all hands evolution went to grab cards.
Okay.
We had whaleboats out in the bay, getting them out of the card with skimmers.
Oh my goodness.
All this mess of cards. I at that point I thought we'll never recover from all of this. We'll never recover. And someplace we had a big laundry kind of thing and then they used in those days, they called them, well, they were rolling machines that you put sheets through and they dry the sheets.
Yeah.
See, they started running cards through the...
Oh, like a ringer.
Huh?
Like a ringer.
It's not a ringer. It's called something else. I'll try to remember. My memory is...
Yeah. But it wasn't used for cards.
No, it was for sheets. But we went there.
Okay.
As we gathered the cards.
Yeah.
Not we. My people gathered the cards. I just sat in my office and wring my hands because I thought I was going to have to get a new job. They would take a batch of cards and just put them through them, and they dried.
Yeah.
And they dried. We got virtually all the cards back. Virtually all. We converted that file.
Yeah. I hope so. I'm glad it worked out. That's a lot of work for one file.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
My last story is going to be this one, along that same line. Agnes Lee, lovely young Chinese lady. I really liked Agnes Lee. She was brilliant. Had been head of the payroll section for the shipyard.
Okay.
And she was my lead analyst. One day, this is after that.
Yeah.
We were rolling. We were going along, and we had the payroll online. A payroll for 5,000 people. It had been converted. Not luckily, the cards were not in the bay.
Good.
So there I was in my office one day. I had a little office, and Agnes comes in and says, Mr. Plimer, I don't feel right about our payroll control situation. I don't. The head of payroll control. He tells me something, but I don't know whether I can believe him.
Okay.
I said, okay, Agnes, call him in. It might have been S.Y. Gu, a guy named S.Y. Gu. They use S.Y. for that's why.
Oh, got it.
That's why Gu. But I don't think it was Gu, it was somebody else. He comes in, he's the head of our control section. And I says, hey, Agnes is concerned. Are your control records up to date? And long story short, they weren't up to date.
Okay.
They were not up to date at all. In fact, he was frightened to death. So this, you see, this is part of. I had about 60 people working. In Hawaii, a job was important, and so he had lost control and couldn't figure out how to get it back. Obviously, he could never do it all on his own.
No.
He needed Agnes and Harry Yokoyama, this guy I mentioned. Finally, he says, finally, so it's out of control. Okay, I'm going to send Harry Yokoyama and Agnes Lee, and they'll get with you. We'll try to get this back under control. That was about early June of AU year. We worked the rest of the year trying to reconstruct the control records for the payroll of the shipyard.
Yeah.
They worked.
Okay.
I had a blackboard in my office. Every morning they put the latest number, the out of balance number.
Mm-hmm.
Today we're up $1,463.
Okay.
The next day we're short 520,000,
Oh.
and we were.
Yeah.
That's the way it started,
Mm-hmm.
and it slowly went like this, down, 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 down. On the last day that we could legally send 1099s out, we reconciled the accounts.
Okay.
The last day, that was in January 31st of that year.
Okay.
That's it. I've told my stories.
Okay. Where did you find Intel?
What?
Where did you find Intel in all of this?
Oh, Intel.
Yeah.
You know, I'm telling you so far about I didn't know anything.
Mm-hmm.
See, but I learned a lot.
Yeah.
You work for IBM, you learned a lot in those days.
Sure.
I was the head of my class in the school in original school in San Francisco. That when they hired me, some people didn't make it through that class.
Sure.
Every day was a new problem, a new thing to learn. Okay, we're going to teach you today about the accounting machine. And it has a control panel, which is nothing but a big program. And you had to learn how to wire that panel.
Mm-hmm.
Because as soon as you get out of here, we're going to put you out in the field, and you will be wiring panels, real people. So every night at home, I would study for next day. I take the train from San Francisco to Palo Alto, eat, go to bed with Gene, and I'd sit there wiring boards.
Oh.
In bed. I learned a lot.
Yeah.
I knew more than anybody in Honolulu about computers at that time. Almost anybody. Maybe a few otherwise. But so I learned. I just told you, I installed the first transistorized computer there in Hawaii. So I had to learn about chips
Okay.
and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then I was sitting there, and I don't remember exactly how it happened, but I told Gene, we got a few bucks. I need to I want to buy some Intel stock and some IBM.
Okay.
I think they're going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
In those days, Intel was, I don't know, very, very low.
Okay.
It was not much.
Yeah.
And so I think it could have been as much as $5,000, not more.
Yeah.
Then what happened is the computer age hit at that time.
Oh.
And chips became very, very important.
Yeah.
And computers were everything.
Mm-hmm.
IBM and Intel both started to split.
Oh.
They split multiple times.
Okay.
I think we have a sizable number of stock.
Yeah, we'll keep that out of the podcast.
I never sold it.
Yeah.
I never sold it. It always, when it got through splitting, I had a lot of shares.
Yeah.
And I still have all those shares.
Yeah, you did. So how long has it been since you've had these shares?
I can just guess.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that would have been, I would have been around pretty close to 30 years old.
30. Oh my God, that's 66 years.
Yeah.
That's a long. That's a
At
long
least,
hold.
at least, maybe a little
Wow.
more.
Wow, that's incredible.
I just held it. I said, I don't know anything about trading stocks or
Yeah.
anything like that.
Yeah.
I said, we're just going to hold on to this and hope for the best.
Yeah. And so with that, we've finally come back all the way towards the original 2000 highs. So back in August of 31st, 2000, it was at $74. That was 26 years ago. Yeah, the Intel stock share price.
Did you say 26 years ago?
Yeah, 26 years ago, in the year 2000, it was $74.
Oh, okay.
And then it came down.
Yeah,
Now it's at $83 as of right now, today.
yeah.
It finally made its return.
You know, that was a hard time for me because I had some problems, personal problems,
Okay.
that ended up buying this house and this kind
Sure.
of things.
Sure.
A lot of things went on, and I had to reduce my cash and use that cash. I didn't use it for anything but to buy this house
Yeah,
and
yeah.
other things
Yeah,
that we
Reinvest
we
it,
needed
yeah.
to change our lifestyle for a lot of reasons. And so I could have sold the stock back then. But I said to myself, we're going to hold on to it, and if we can, and we'll sell something else.
Yeah.
And that's what we did.
It worked out.
It worked out.
It worked out.
I'm not saying that it's always going to work out.
No,
it worked
no,
out.
no,
It
no.
was pretty sketchy for us for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, especially with like last summer, it was like $18. It got as low as $18 last summer. So even just recently, it was kind of a hard hold too. Because that's when I started to be like, you know what? Why not? It's so cheap. I might as well start buying some for
Sure.
myself. And now I'm patting myself on the back for it because,
Yeah.
I mean, it's done pretty well even for me in my
And
short
the
amount of
other
time
thing
frame.
is, I told you the other day, in my opinion,
Yeah.
the outlook for IBM and Intel,
Yeah.
the ones we hold,
Yeah.
and plus all the others,
Sure.
the outlook is incredible.
Yeah.
Because I told my grandson in Kansas City, I says, this is not AI. I know what AI is, and this is not AI.
Yeah.
It is super programming. It's super programming.
Yeah.
Talked to him the other day. He agreed.
Yeah.
He says, that's right. That's what it is. I said, the difference, David Arthur, is this. When I talked to you back a year ago or two, I said, it's just, I used the word just, J-U-S-T. It's just programming
Yeah.
at a higher level. I said, I don't say that anymore, DA. I dropped the word just.
Yeah.
This is super programming on steroids.
Yes, it is.
This is going to be something else.
Yes. Yeah.
And-
I get to watch it firsthand because a lot of the positions that I hold are exposed to this kind of thing, from semiconductors to AI companies.
Yeah.
Because like when you were first getting into computers, it was brand new.
Yeah.
For me, I'm just getting into this, and this is all brand new.
Yeah.
Even in the short time frame that AI has been popular, it's accelerated from 0 to 60.
It's-
I mean, it's so fast and it's so useful. And there are a couple of problems with it too, because it can
there's a lot of problems.
it can be very smart if it's not put in a box or it's not
Yeah.
put in a cage of some sort. Yeah.
It's I told DA something I popped in my mind and back out.
That's okay.
But basically, oh yeah, I know what it is. I said it's very possible that companies are going to be coming to. Oh, I must back up. Intel almost got liquidated.
Yeah.
The last few years.
Yeah.
That's how bad it was.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
We were holding on. And the stock went to 14, something like that.
Almost.
Yeah. So I said, DA, if this AI thing looks to me like companies are going to be coming to anybody who happens a chip foundry, if they have a chip foundry,
Yeah.
they've got gold.
Yeah.
And they're going to come and say, please, please, I want your chips.
Yeah, it takes a long time to create a foundry, and Intel's infrastructure is already in place.
Yeah.
Right, so they were kind of primed for to come back.
Intel has, last I checked, had foundries in Malaysia. They certainly didn't sell them.
No, I don't think so. Not as far as I know.
Yeah.
It makes sense with the new CEO also being from that part of the world, right? So it makes sense the connection, so he can communicate with these other foundries.
And let me tell you, that was the big problem with Intel. The management of Intel bought into this woke business big time.
Sure.
And that was a mistake. But it didn't start with woke. It started long before that.
Okay.
They were excessively generous to their staff by selling stock to the staff and so forth.
Oh, I see.
And now it looks like that's behind us. That doesn't mean a damn thing. This is so big you wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, today they had earnings. Yeah, they had earnings today, and they beat it by over $1 billion.
Intel did?
Intel, yeah.
You know, Intel was widows and orphans stock for a while there.
What is that?
Well, what they mean is it's a stock that widows and orphans hold for their sustenance.
Oh, okay.
See? It's a widow and orphan stock.
I got it. I like that term. I think I might have to bring that one back.
Yeah.
That's going to be popular soon.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They hung on. I lost the bubble again.
No, you're fine.
You know, I'm very interested in ancient Christianity. And what happened back in the 2nd and 3rd and 4th century. So every day I'm writing research paper on that.
Yeah.
It's almost done. I'm reconstructing the ancient Christian origin myth. So I still have a brain, even though I have a little bit of problem up here with names and stuff when I talk with you. But every day I write.
Yeah.
I have this is the latest one.
You have the same problems I have with names, right? That's okay. You're doing very well.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you wanted to say before we close?
No.
Okay.
Not this time.
We'll talk again soon. There's so many other topics we can cover.
Yeah.
You're one of the only people who are still cognizant enough to explain what technology used to be like.
Yeah.
How hard it used to be. I see a lot of people complain about how difficult technology is now. It's not as difficult as losing cards in a bay, right? Where you have to go and wring them out in some sort of laundry device to fix it.
And knowing you don't know anything.
I don't know anything.
You just have to invent and hope it
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
That's the way it was.
Yeah.
There's other things. One of these days, if we have a time, I'll tell you I had teams in Subic Bay, Philippines, Guam, in Yokosuka at the same time.
We'll get a chance to cover all
during
of that.
the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
That was an experience that plus the asbestos crisis.
Yeah.
I had some pretty big experiences that I wouldn't want to do again.
That's okay. We'll cover all that so people don't have to do it anymore. Right? All right. Thank you very much for talking with me today.
Yeah.
Farewell. Ahuyo. Stay safe. And I'll see you on the porch. Till next time.
Use your diaphragm.
To do it.
Yeah, it's your birth.
Do I
Sorry,
have,
sorry,
can
sorry.
I get closer? Or
Yes.
too?
Yes, you can get closer.
I used to have good breath support. No.
Make a wish.
Ah!